Hello, this is the Private Investigator Experience podcast, and I'm your host, Phil Little. I posted my thoughts on the outcomes for the election on election day. I wanted to follow up with the report on the results. Last night, historical race in so many ways. The first time in over 100 years that someone with a split term was elected. And this historic shift of the voting demographics. Listen to this 20% of black young men went for Trump, 45% of Hispanics, 51% of women, the Gen Z and other youths added to the white vote. It was a coalition of Americans, not this one demographic. This was an American response. The people coming together to push back on woke policies, gender confusion, attacking our children, political parties trying to dictate to their members how they should vote, open borders, and rule of law. The message to the hard left is not to try to force me to lockstep with you and vote against my best interests. I'm not your slave, and you don't own me, or I'm not you're not my master. I can think for myself. That was a message last night to those who have tried to manipulate their members. As I savor the moment of great hope and optimism for the future, reduced inflation, reduced cost of living, freedom of speech back, just to name a few things to be handled. Then my thoughts also went to those who are disappointed about the outcome. And there are many, as I've been in that place many times myself. Let me share some facts with you if you're in that category. The Bible says that when a righteous person is in power, if you disagree with them or speak against them, you don't have to fear. You will not lose your freedom of speech or be charged with a crime, prosecuted, and put in jail if you speak your mind. The righteous leader will protect your rights, just as he does for those who support him. So there's some hope for you. There's a brighter day ahead and a brighter future. I'm concerned about the depth of the division that has been driven by radicals who want to change our form of government and way of life. As I've investigated in depth out around the world, the history of countries that have fallen and following what's been going on here in America that was right under my nose for so many years that I didn't realize it. I didn't see it until about a year ago when I was exposed to the founding father documents and what had happened and when it started happening, this whole woke mentality. I'm concerned about the worst of the radicals who will attempt to stop the president with everything they can, legal and illegal. With over 72 million who have risen up to elect a president, and he not only won the electoral college, but he's won the popular vote by almost 5 million votes. Everyone on both sides of the aisle should realize that the American people are not dumb, and we will only be pushed so far. We've had enough. Now is our time to step out of the crowd and build a wall of support around our righteous leaders and support their efforts in making changes that will not only last for 4 years and be undone, but last for the future of our children and grandchildren. Keeping our freedoms, if not free, it comes with a cost for each one of us. As we stand against these evil attacks, we have to be part of the solution, not just sit on the sidelines with our arms folded saying, oh, what a mess. It is not just the military that is expected to be willing to make the ultimate sacrifice, but each one of us, not in uniform, to give all we have to stand in the gap against evil. With the prospect of a new year, very bright, with the new team in Washington, there will be wins, but there's also going to be some challenges, a lot of them. We need to resolve that we will keep the unity in our own community and stay the course to looking ahead to the joy of success and the return of our country to more of what our founding fathers had started. May we all be filled with joy and expectation As we approach this holiday, Christmas and Hanukkah seasons, love and peace to those around us. Remember, you can make a difference. Don't let fear, what others think, insecurity stop efforts to make a difference. You might say, I don't have the talents, I don't have the abilities, I'm not qualified. Well, you know what I learned some time ago? God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. He can do things with you that you never thought possible. Keep your eyes like a laser on the prize at the end of your journey. Success, more freedom, more joy, and more of our American way of life that will spread a light out around the world. Please leave any comments or questions on any of the platforms, or you can email me directly at pi777 at gmail.com. Would you help me by liking, sharing, subscribing? And you know the drill. Hit that notification bell for future posts. Until next time, be safe. May God bless you, your family, and may God bless America.